KTIB is proud to present a true Christmas classic. From 1986, this is Marie Bergeron's conversation with Santa Claus live via satellite from the North Pole. This special edition of Dialogue was held for roughly 15 years on KTIB and became a true part of the station's colorful history. Without further ado, let's go and listen to Marie with Santa Claus.
Thank you and welcome to our program. Our guest today from the North Pole is going to be none other than Santa Claus. Jimmy, don't leave. I understand we're going to have a microwave connection to the North Pole. Can you set it up, Jimmy? Are we in good shape? All right. Santa Claus? Santa Claus, are you there? Can you hear me?
Miss Marie, is that you again?
Yes, I thought we were going to have to do the old testing 1, 2, 3 there.
Well, Miss Marie, I think, as usual, KTIB comes through real strong, with these microwave connections this year. Isn't that really something really moving forward, I tell you?
Oh, right into high technology, Santa Claus.
Miss Marie, how's the weather down there in Thibodaux?
It's a little cloudy. You might have to bring Rudolph with you tonight, Santa, because it's been cloudy. We've had just a lot of rain. We hope you can bring on some sunshine and cool weather for Christmas.
Well, I'm going to do my very best for that, Miss Marie. I sure will. I know the boys and girls will want that for tomorrow. You'll be able to go out and play with all their toys, with the bicycles and the different surfboards and everything else, skateboards that Santa's going to bring to them. So I'm going to try my very best.
I ran into a lady this morning, and she said her youngsters are now teenagers, and they want water skiing.
Well, yeah, that's been quite popular for a number of years, Miss Marie. So, yes, down in South Louisiana especially, there's quite a few people that want skis as teenagers. So I'm going to bring some of them with me in my sled.
Okay. Santa Claus, tonight is your big night. You sound like you're really prepared for it. Are you going to eat a big dinner before you leave the North Pole, or are you going to wait and see what goodies are waiting for you along the road?
Well, Miss Marie, over the years, of course, I've done it for a number of years, and I've set up my pattern well right before I leave. Mama Claus will just fish me a light meal, maybe a little salad and something nice, something to keep me warm. And along the way, all the boys and girls had plenty of cookies, and every now and then they'll have some soup for me along the way. So with some good hot apple pie sometimes, Miss Marie. It really is, it makes my night go by fast, really. But, no, I don't want to leave too full, because as it is, the sled, so Santa can't be too heavy, I have to lose a pound or two before I get on.
Okay, Santa. Well, listen, we see pictures of you with alligators pulling your sled. Are you using those very much?
Miss Marie, I tell you what, down in South Louisiana and Florida and things, places like that, yes, ma'am, I sure do. Down way in back of the swamps where, plus it helps Rudolph and the other reindeer get a little break to them, What I'll do is throw some of the toys and goodies and all in the other sled, and that I'll have waiting with the alligator and all that, and we'll go down to buy either fish and buy a terrebonne and all back up in that section, delivering those toys to the boys and girls over there. And of course, when I get to Florida and the Everglades, I do the same thing.
All right, Sarah, you got some chimneys to go down tonight. And, I'm kind of concerned that people are going to have those fireplaces going. But you managed to deliver those toys even to houses that don't have fireplaces.
That's what you call magic, Miss Marie. Santa does have some magic with him, and I'm sure in all the books that you've read and things that you've heard, with my nose, I do amazing things, Miss Marie, and sometimes it acts as a key, and I can get into any door that I want, and I just come on in. Those homes that don't have fireplaces, boys and girls over the years, they know that they've gotten their toys, because either the front door or the back door. I'll find a way to get in. There's no problem.
With just a twitch of the nose.
That's correct, Mr. Ray.
That's the magic secret.
That's the secret, but of course there's a certain way to do it, though.
I tried it, Santa, and it doesn't work. I don't have your magic.
Maybe one day I'll come down there to Louisiana again after Christmas, and you and I'll give you a few lessons.
Oh, great. Boy, wouldn't you like the ultimate journey would be, the ultimate adventure would be to ride with Santa Claus on Christmas Eve?
Well, Miss Marie, I've had a few people ask that request, and Santa does grant that. Of course, it's a little tight, Sometimes
are you telling me I better lose some time with Santa?
Well, but no, what I'm saying, Miss Marie, but I guess I better try to get out of this, After riding around eating all the pies and cookies, Santa picks up the weight, you see. So, but we can maybe make some arrangements one day, Miss Marie.
Listen, Santa, there's not a lot of snow around the United States this year at Christmas time, but you're going to get some bad weather up in the Northeast. Is that why you wear the red and white heavy suit with the fur collars and cuffs?
Yes, ma'am, that sure is. Of course, with Santa up here in the North Pole, I live up here throughout the rest of the year, and besides going to see my boys and girls throughout the month of December and some parts of November, I'm up here in the North Pole, so I'm pretty used to the cold, of course, Miss Marie. But yes, we do wear heavy gloves and the fur and around the fur collar and things like that to keep Santa warm, because besides being cold, there's a lot of damp weather that Santa passes through, and the last thing we need is Santa gets sick, so that's the last thing that we need. I make sure that I'm well for Christmas Eve.
All right, Santa, we've got a bunch of things here for you from youngsters. I hope I read them all well. I'll try.
I'm sure you will, Miss Marie. We do that every year. We have no problem.
All right. This, I believe, is Timmy Lasang, and Timmy wants a chalkboard and a get-in-shape girl.
Well, Miss Marie, that's no problem. I tell you what, Miss Marie, this get-in-shape craze the last few years has really turned things around for the United States.
Yeah, I think I need one of those get-in-shape things there.
Okay.
Let's see. Derek Dufran called Santa, and Derek wants a Karate Kid.
All right.
Eric Bro wants an entertainment center and laser tag.
Okay, we can handle that too, Miss Marie. I have elves constantly busy with all these different toys and things. They're constantly coming up. The crew, the invention crew, they are constantly bringing out all sorts of things. And like you said, was that laser tag?
Laser tapes.
Yeah, laser tapes. Okay, well, I'm going to check my stock.
I think we're in laser discs, not tapes.
Yeah, I think that's what it is, but maybe
my elves may have made it up.
We'll check it out.
Let's see, and I think I know that Eric Bro, and he's a little older than the usual child at Christmas.
Make note of that.
I think it's Bo Whitmore wants a tractor.
All right. We can handle that.
Yeah, you might need a tractor to help you along.
Yes, ma'am.
Ashley McDonald calls Santa Claus, and she's looking for a Barbie suitcase, a Barbie doll, and clothes.
All right, Miss Marie. Barbies have been around for a number of years, so Santa's got plenty of that in stock, and we'll be able to take care of that for you, Ashley.
Blake McDonald called, and Blake wants a truck.
All right, Blake, no problem. We can handle that. We have plenty of trucks.
Monica wants a little baby and a Disneyland playset.
Okay, Miss Marie, we can handle that also.
Okay, Dustin called in here for Santa Claus, and Dustin wants a pet monster.
Miss Marie, have you ever seen these pet monsters?
I saw something this week, Santa, I thought I would never see.
What's that, Miss Marie?
I was in the store, Santa, and they had something called Decompose.
Well, I haven't checked those out yet in my stock room, but I tell you what, Miss Marie, these pet monsters, they're so ugly, they're cute.
That's what Dustin's looking for. Have you got plenty?
Yes, ma'am, I sure do. A lot of boys and girls watch the pet monsters this year. Dustin's been a very good boy, and as a matter of fact, Joey's been doing real well in school, so we can take care of that. And Dustin's doing real well in school, and I know he listens to Mom and Dad, so we'll be able to. Plus, he's got a few other goodies too that Santa's going to bring to him, Miss Marie.
I always like to keep a few surprises.
Oh, Miss Marie, Dustin, that's exactly right. Dustin, along with a lot of other little boys and girls over there, you have special gifts for them that they really enjoy. We all like surprises, and Dustin, I know, will be really surprised on Christmas morning.
All right, Donna was saying, Carl, and she wants a real baby.
We have a lot of babies to do with them. Yeah, we're keeping the doctors busy for sure.
Let's see. Bobby Joe Battaglia wants a bike, a radio, nightgown, and a pair of slippers.
All right, Miss Marie, we can handle that one also. I'll write it down.
Nola Richardson, who lives out in Choctaw. Now, that may be a spot where you want to meet the alligator.
That's where my alligator come in handy, Miss Marie.
And she wants a keyboard.
All right, we can take care of that.
Santa, have you had to computerize to keep your inventory?
Yes, ma'am, Miss Marie. The rest of the world was going to computers just a few years ago, and really has come out into the computer craze. Santa's elves developed these computers way back, because with such demand we have for toys. I've used computers for many years, even years before they came out into the general public. And Miss Marie, the computer has really helped me out to be able to keep things in order. Of course, my elves do real well also. They keep quite busy, and of course we all know what to do come Christmas time. So throughout the whole year, we only get a little vacation after Christmas. I'll give them a few days off, But we have to get right back to it again, making these toys and all.
Well, Santa, obviously the elves must be like all of us getting on up in years there, but it doesn't seem to affect them. They just work as hard as ever.
Yes, ma'am, they sure do. We have a great bunch of guys up here and gals that really work their buns off. And no matter how old they are, they really just continue to work. They do a great job. Without my elves, there wouldn't be Santa Claus, let me tell you. They really do a great job.
Well, Santa, we have gone through the craze of youngsters wanting high-tech toys. Now we seem to be going back to some of the popular favorites, coloring books, crayons, puzzles, paper dolls. I mean, G.I. Joe and Barbie are not new. But do we change like that every year?
Yes, ma'am, we sure do. What it is, the boys and girls do get tired. Like anything else, they're looking for a change at different times of the decade and things like that. And we find that every 5, 6, 7 years they fall back to the old things. That's why Santa keeps a lot of these things in stock and continue to be made. But yes, ma'am, they sure do.
Santa, we've got a couple more here. I think it's Dennis or Denise. Must be Dennis. Dennis Paul Rodriguez Jr. wants a big fire truck.
Well, Miss Marie, I understand y'all have plenty of fire trucks down there in Louisiana, especially in Thibodaux. I understand there's a good fire department down there, but we can handle that. We can take care of that for them.
That's right, and one of the traditions here for the young men especially to want to grow up to be volunteer firemen just like their dad.
Well, that's great. Well, I think that's very wonderful. It helps the community.
All right, Roxanne Rodriguez, I guess these two are related, wants a get-in-shape girl, and a Fisher-Price camera.
Well, she'll get the camera, of course. She'll use the camera after she gets in shape. She'll get somebody to take pictures of her. That's no problem.
All right, we are going to pause in our program right now for a couple of messages. We'll return with our guest. Our guest is... You guessed it. Santa Claus!
Thank you.
Back now with our program, and our guest who is the jolly old man in the red suit.
Come on, Miss Marie, you can handle it.
Listen, Santa, I'm like a soul in your mouth. Aileen Blanchard called, and she wants a cricket and clothes.
Okay, we can take care of that. We'll put that on the list, Miss Marie.
All right, Jonathan called. Hadn't heard from Jonathan in a while. Santa Claus, he wants He-Man figures, Transformer, Centurions, humanoids.
I'm going to check my stock room for that one also. That's just like the decomposed. I think we had that. I believe I did see something about that when I went through the stock room the other day, Miss Marie.
Right. Jonathan's little sister, Samantha. Samantha wants a shoe, a rocker Barbie, a doll, and a backpack. I think she's going camping.
I believe she is. All right, Miss Marie, we'll put that on the list.
And listen, their daddy is Jimmy Cole that works with me here, and Jimmy says that they have been good children.
I have been keeping my eye on Miss Marie. I'm glad you mentioned that. You know, I haven't said that yet. But all the boys and girls in South Louisiana have been very good, Miss Marie. They're doing well in school. There's a few of them, of course, that needs a little extra push, that have a little tough time in school and all that. But basically, they've been very good boys and girls. A little mischievous, of course, again at times. But Mama and Daddies know that boys and girls will be boys and girls sometimes when they're that age. When they're 10, 8, 7, things like this.
Someone eat their vegetables.
Yes, that's right. That's correct, Miss Marie. But that's all right. They're going to come out all right. Everything's going to be okay. And Santa's going to bring them the toys, Miss Marie.
All right, Nikki Thibodaux called, and Nikki only gave us one request to her. Nikki wants a bicycle.
Miss Marie, you know that is one of the most popular, of course. That's one of the toys that's been around for years and years and years, Miss Marie. And as long as boys and girls are careful on them, Santa doesn't mind bringing it to them at all.
All right, Ivy, and I'm not sure of this last name, R-U-P-E.
All right.
Ivy called and wants a talking computer.
Okay, one talking computer.
All right, Elizabeth and Maggie called. Oh, we got a list here.
All right.
Let me get all set.
Let me get the tape recorder on.
All right. Bikes, a baby talk, a Barbie dream house, a My Little Pony.
All right, we can handle that one. That's good.
A red car with driver.
All right, we'll put that down, Miss Marie. Very good also.
All right, Teresa calls. She wants a corn silk cabbage patch.
All right, Teresa.
A Barbie.
Okay.
The Rockers computer. I'm not sure if that's one thing. Maybe you can tell me.
Yeah, I think it's the computer type thing that one of these computer dolls or something that they use.
All right, Sam will check his computer.
That's right.
Jamie called. Jamie is close to my heart with this request, Santa.
All right.
Wants an AM, FM radio.
All right.
And that's so he can tune in probably AM stereo and listen to KTIB.
That's good. None other than Miss
KTIB in home.
That's right. And Miss Marie Bergeron. And all the other good people, of course, at KTIB and KTIB have.
There you go. Janice Landry called, and she wants an organ.
Okay, Janice, one organ.
Tiffany Green. Now, Santa, this is a friend of mine, personal friend, and we're going to maybe give her a little more attention here.
All right, Tiffany.
Tiffany called, and she wants a Coca-Cola shirt and Guess jeans. Tiffany is growing up.
Oh, boy, Tiffany, we'll put that on the list right. You've been very good also.
Eric Oakland called, and he wants a two-wheel train and a Voltron.
Okay, Eric, I know exactly what you want. We'll take care of that. We'll put it on the list. Miss Marie, while I'm thinking about it, I'd like to mention, helps my good friend down there in Thibodaux, Mr. Renee and Flo Toops. Every now and then I'll go by there and visit with him, and I just want to mention hello to him.
All right, very good, Santa. Michelle Killian called, and wants a My Child doll, books, and clothes.
Okay, we'll take care of that.
Elaine Brown wants a computer.
All right, one computer, Elaine.
Christopher Clare wants He-Man figures.
All right, Chris.
Centurions.
Okay.
Rambo.
Well, Miss Marie, Rambo is ready to come on strong, you know. He's got those boys and girls down there go fight the wars. Now, of course, Mommers and all that don't particularly care for that, but they're very popular.
We need a little peace on it.
That's right.
Christopher Ham also says, or anything you might have.
All right, that's great, Miss Marie.
Easy to get along with.
Easy to get along with, that's right. I like boys and girls like that, along with, of course, all the other boys and girls, but they're much easier to please sometimes, you know.
Well, you know, Santa Claus, the economy in South Louisiana hasn't been the best this year, and there are probably a lot of youngsters out there who are especially wishing that Santa brings along, and their term might be anything you might have. They just be pleased.
Right, Miss Moore.
Would you suggest to people that they donate to toy drives and things like that to kind of help out?
Yes, ma'am. I'm glad you bring that up, Miss Marie, because sometimes we tend to forget. I'll get so busy, but I wish that there's a lot of good programs, Toys for Tots and things like this. The churches have, the local law enforcement agencies and all over the world have these programs for needy children. And if the mamas and dads that can afford and also dig a little deep to buy a toy or something for a needy child, I think it would really help the world. You know, as you mentioned just a minute ago, Christmas is all about peace on earth. And if we can spread just a little bit extra of that, maybe everybody will be able to pull through and come through the hard times that we have, Miss Marie.
Well, I know you spread joy everywhere you go, Santa, and we really need that joy this year.
I try real hard, Miss Marie, and that's the thing I really enjoy doing for my boys and girls all over the world, and help moms and dads as much as we can, you know, and that's the thing. If people can just get together and help one another, this world will be a lot better place.
All right, we have some more calls. Cresta Harlan wants a new 3-speed bike.
All right, Cresta, been very good.
All right, Lieutenant Richard wants a football suit.
Right.
And Nevada Richard wants a computer.
All right, we'll take care of that, Nevada. Been very good, too.
Brett Oakland, I think it is, wants a 2-wheel bike, a red one.
All right, we have 3 red ones in Miss Marie, we sure do.
A Simon game.
All right.
An electronic battleship.
Okay.
And a car with remote control.
All right. That's no problem. We have plenty of those, Miss Marie. We'll take care of those.
Santa, what's your favorite for the youngsters to have waiting for you on Christmas Eve? There's hot chocolate, there's wine, there's eggnog, there's some kind of punch that you can make, hot cider with a cinnamon stick. Do you have a favorite?
Miss Marie, you just mentioned all of them. All of them are my favorite, Miss Marie. And throughout the world, of course, when I go around, I have a little taste of all those, the hot chocolate right on down. You know, of course, I have some cookies and milk, and every now and then somebody will leave me a hot dog, you know, but that's really great, Miss Marie. All of those really keep me warm. And, of course, and as I mentioned, through the dampness and all that, I need things like that in me, and I'll keep going strong.
All right, Santa, we heard from Kathy and Christy Hughes.
All right.
All right, and Kathy asked for a poppers.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, Miss Marie, those things are, my else can't keep up, Miss Marie.
What's the poppers, Santa Claus?
Those things, they turn inside out, and you pop them out, and Miss Marie, it's just the funniest thing I've ever seen. Miles came up with that, and I just couldn't understand it at first, but they're very popular, Miss Marie.
And that's Katie Hugh, not Kathy.
Okay, Katie, we'll take care of that.
She also wants a good-in-shape girl.
All right.
And a child.
All right, no problem. We can handle that.
All right. Christy's request is for Rubik's Magic Puzzle.
Yes, ma'am.
A My Child.
All right.
And a get-in-shape girl.
All right. Boy, we have a lot of people getting in shape down there. That's great. You know, Miss Marie, I know with all the good food they have. Out down in South Louisiana, Cajun food is really wonderful, and I know Santa put a few pounds on himself from eating some of it, but I'm glad to see the boys and girls are getting in shape down there.
All right, Travis Brown called, and Travis has got what I think is a cute request, Santa.
What's that, Miss Marie?
He wants a bunch of toy trucks.
All right, we can take care of that one, Miss Marie.
Oh, and Sarah called, and I like Sarah's request too. I noticed a lot of these around. Our pound puppies.
Oh, Miss Marie, let me tell you, those pound puppies, that's one of them that came in and went out, like you said. You know, Miss Marie, we put those out just a year or two ago, and they went over real big. And a lot of boys and girls, Dustin and a few others down in Thibodaux, really enjoy their pound puppies. You know, Santa keeps an eye on that as the year goes by. And Dustin and all really loves his pound puppy. Heidi and Tanya, those boys and girls down there. But the boys and girls with the pound puppies, they really love them.
All right, we're going to ask you to hold your calls. We've got a bunch of things here, and we're going to try to get things to Santa Claus real quick. Michael Mulligan wants a play called Boots and a Ken doll.
All right, moving right along.
Jason wants a He-Man, a Rainbow, and Transformer.
Very good.
Jay McElroy wants a shirt.
Plenty shirts, Miss Marie.
Our little brother Jamie wants a teddy bear.
Oh, Miss Marie, that's an oldie but goodie. Yes, ma'am.
And I'm kind of surprised here. Gina called, and I'm happily surprised. Gina wants an AM, FM radio.
Oh, all right. Very good. I so we can listen to you, Miss Marie.
Right. And we've got some grown-up kids that have had requests, but we're going to hold those Santa Claus and let's talk just to the littler kids right now. We have one more. Megan Lewitt called Santa, and Megan said she'd like a Barbie doll.
Yes, ma'am. A good oldie. I'll take care of that, Meg.
Santa, we only have about 2 minutes left, and we've asked everyone to hold their phone calls. Do you have any particular message for us all at this holiday time?
Miss Marie, I'm glad you asked that, because, you know, every now and then, Santa, I always see what goes on throughout the whole world, and I see that, you know, during the holidays, I see every now and then that the people, unfortunately, adults, will overindulge in out drinking alcohol, Miss Marie, and I really wish that the boys and girls would help in this. Boys and girls, could you please help me in this? When Mom and Dad goes to a party, big brother or sister goes to a party, please ask them not to drink too much or not to drive during the holiday season, New Year's and Christmas and all that, because I think it's really important, boys and girls, to let them know that you love them very much and that you want to make sure that you see them the next day. So maybe the boys and girls, if they could help me in that endeavor, Miss Maria, I think it would bring a lot of joy in the world and in the United States, because unfortunately, Miss Maria, we have a lot of people at this time of the year that unfortunately are killed or hurt in automobile accidents. And if they could, the boys and girls, again, I want to stress, could help in that endeavor, because, you know, when Mom and Dad leaves out the door to go to a party, if they could say, Mom, please, you know, don't drink too much. And I think it might hit home plate, Miss Marie, for some of these people.
And if you do drink, don't drive.
Yes, ma'am, please. That's correct.
Well, Santa, it's been a pleasure as usual.
Well, Miss Marie, again, what I'd like to do is just wish everyone down in South Louisiana and Thibodaux, Oklahoma, a very Merry Christmas, and just tell all my boys and girls that I love them very much, and all of them are very good, and I'm going to do everything that I can to bring them the toys that they're requesting.
All right, our guest today on Dialogue has been Santa Claus. Have a Merry Christmas.
Special thanks to Mrs. Wayne Daigle for providing us with this footage. For her husband is responsible in getting Santa Claus to talk to Marie every year for